Alright, day 13. Day 13 on this course. I'm going to see risk management today, but before I get on there, I want to look at the charts, see if we could find a play on S&P 500. I didn't get a chance to get on. Oh, fuck. There's some good setups today. Well, from little that I know, let's see what we got going on here. So, opened, dumped, okay. Look at this shit that's going on here. It goes down, up. Oh, what the fuck? Is it a good setup though? It kind of looks like it. Here's the low. Okay, let's see here. So maybe this is a liquidity sweep. Closed below it. Wait for confirmation. Okay, closed above. If we got in right here at this point, down, could have touched the stop loss and then it fucking rocketed up. So I would say that's a liquidity sweep confidence trade right here, because here's a low, you know, started low, went up, cleared liquidity, confirmation right here, broke structure. And then it came down a little bit, got a little bit into the stop loss maybe, and started rallying up. I would say that's a good example. Let's see if we could catch another one. Look at QQQ instead of S&P. What up, Daniel? QQQ instead of S&P. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, today open. You'll find better setups on QQQ, which is the NASDAQ. Okay, bet. Let's see if I could find anything. Holy fucking drop, dude. What happened here? This shit nuked. Anyway. There's a low. Here's a low. Fuck, I don't really see anything here, low-key. I mean, but then again, I might not be looking at the right shit, so. Better setups on here. I need what? 2 more examples of liquidity sweeps with confirmation. Okay, this could be kind of a liquidity sweep here, but at the same time, like, how the fuck does he see? Okay, here. He's looking at candle wicks too. It's not even closing below. This could be a liquidity sweep, but then it fucking tanks. This is what I don't understand. So if you see here, liquidity, I don't know if this is even considered a liquidity sweep right here in itself. And then it rallies up. Could this also be a liquidity sweep, but then it fucking falls? I don't know, this might not be a good example. Holy fucking tank, dude. Oh, here we go. Nah. This fucking dropped. London session. What the fuck is London session open though? Why is it all fucked up? Let's see. Yo.
Yo, hey. Okay, take a look at the NASDAQ instead. So look up NAS.
Look up NASDAQ instead?
Yeah, because QQQ is basically the NASDAQ, but it only shows you, I forgot to mention that it only shows you, like, only when the stock market opens. So look at
Oh.
yeah, and then that'll show you everything. That's
Okay.
like, you know. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you right now, the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, they work basically the same. Think of them as
Yeah, I was looking at them. I was looking at them a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
So think of them in like two Elon Musk. They fucking look basically the same, but they're not going to be identical. Okay? And later on you'll learn about like SMTs and stuff, and that's a whole different story that I'll explain later on too.
Mhm.
But just try to look at the Nasdaq because that's where you're gonna find all of your setups. I never trade. I think there's probably like only like 5% of people that actually trade S&P 500.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one trades S&P 500. It's the slowest.
Ah, I see.
And
Okay.
you don't get the best setups on them. You always want to watch on like the actual Nasdaq.
Okay.
Yeah. So do that, and then look on higher time frames for liquidity sweeps.
Not just 1 minute, right?
No, no, no. 'Cause the higher time frame. So what I'll explain to you, the higher time frame, the higher probability that you'll have the chart moving.
Okay.
If there's like a 4-hour liquidity sweep, then you'll see the chart moving a lot more than it would on like a 1 minute time frame.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's better like from what like was hearing in the past like Alright, we back. What the fuck was going on in here? Oh, the Indian kid's back in the chat. You got iPhone 17? Yeah, I got iPhone 17, bro. I need it for work, so I can't have, slow phone. But okay, so we got our 5 liquidity sweeps for today. They're from yesterday's homework. I only had 2. And liquidity sweeps are better in 4-hour, 15-minute day time frames. How much you made so far? I didn't make shit. I'm still learning, bro. Like, I'm paper trading. I made like whatever, a couple hundred paper trading. You want to see the phone? That's what it looks like. It's got the case on it. That's why it's white and shit. But I didn't make shit so far. I was paper trading. The other day I paper traded and lost like $3,000. But it was like very like wrong put together trade. So I'm in the process of figuring it out. That's why I'm using fake money. But anyway, let's see what the video has to offer today. Today's gonna be day 13. And then we'll look at the chart and try to do some live trades. So see what happens. Let's see how this video goes.
What is good, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to boot camp, I believe, day 13. Hopefully you guys are ready to get into some discipline stuff. And for most of you guys, today is going to be relatively easy. For others, you might be able to learn a little bit more. But today we are going to talk about something very basic, which is just risk management, and really the first part about risk management in just trading, and that is literally how much you are risking. Because when people say risk management is the most important thing, it's true, but also like it's the most important thing because of how hard it is due to all the other emotions. So in this video, we're going to talk about what risk management really is, which is literally just how much to risk and when to risk it, and all those other emotions and things that we have to deal with. That comes from discipline. So when people say, yeah, risk management is the most important thing, it's not wrong, but it's is this thing on? It's not wrong, but it's also, I guess, just not phrased the right way. I would say discipline is the most important thing, and just having a stable and strong headspace is the most important thing. And not many people have that, believe it or not, in this world. And you tend to find that, you find someone that's super disciplined, they're making a lot of money. Same thing applies to trading. If you're super disciplined, that money will come, just like with any other job, right? If you put in the work, the money will come right back to you. You just got to do the right stuff and don't slip up. Okay. So today it's going to be a relatively quick video, but it is very important if you don't know anything about it. And like I said, all over TikTok, and like I've said at the beginning, we are doing this from scratch. So this is essential for me to mention, especially because I feel like a lot of you guys come into this thinking you are going to make 100K in your first year. I hate to ruin your dreams. I hate to break it to you, bro. You're not going to make shit. You're going to lose money probably in your first year, probably in your second year. Imagine this is like college tuition. You're paying for the lessons. Okay? So how can we make it so we lose the least amount of money? Because it's kind of impossible to just start off offer it. Even if you've been trading on demo, even if you go from demo, profitable on demo, to live, there is going to be an in-between where you are losing money. Just because your emotions, it's so hard, and that's why half of this literal boot camp is all dedicated to emotions. So hopefully we can start nipping those things in the ass and, cut out a lot of these problems that you'll face along the way, as long as you guys listen, as long as you listen. Okay, so today, what are we talking about? We're talking about risk management, how much you should risk per trade, and that's about it, and how often you should trade, because that's really all risk management is, right? What are we doing? Managing our risk. How do we do that? Understand what we're risking and understand not to overdo it, okay? So how can we do that? What I like to do, very simple, okay? Risk 1 to 3% of your account. And that's it, okay? You're risking 1 to 3% of your account size per trade, okay? And depending on if you do futures, if you do options, if you do Forex, there's a bunch of different ways to calculate this and figure out your risk. And it's relatively easy on all of them. And a little simple Google search can help you out. How do I risk 1% of my account doing options with this stop loss? How do I risk 1 to 3% of my account doing futures with, you know, a 2-point stop loss, with a 5-point stop loss, with a 10-point stop loss, right? How do I calculate, you know, how do I figure out 1% risk on this account size with this pip stop loss for Forex, for example? Okay, simple Google search or literally just looking up lot size calculator, position size calculator, all of those things work. That's not for me to do. That's for you to do. That's your homework. There you go. That's one step of your homework. Okay. You can figure out where you can find out to calculate that. That's not what I'm here for. Google can do that in 2 seconds, and I'm not going to waste my time explaining that. So, that being said, you're going to risk 1 to 3% of your account. Why are we doing this? Well, let's think about it logically, right? If we are risking 1% of our account per trade, that means we would have to lose 100 trades in a row to lose that account completely. Will that happen? Rarely, right? You may be asset trading, but you will probably get at least like 2 out of your 10 trades to hit take profit, whether it's from luck or just, yeah, it'll probably be from luck if you're terrible at trading, right? So, right, it's pretty much impossible to blow your account risking 1% per trade, because that pretty much means you would have to lose 100 trades in a row, and you aren't going to do that. And then from there, it's like, okay, let's say like even then, like let's say you're losing 80% of the time. If you're only risking 1%, then like, you know, at the end of the year, you'll still have 20% of that account left, and that's still money that you saved, right? Instead of blowing all of it in 2 weeks and then having to refund it, right? So let's think about this logically. Would you rather be able to keep the initial account that you started with, or would you rather keep having to fund that same amount of money that's in your account right now every fucking week because you keep losing it? All because you want to get rich quick, and we know damn well you aren't, right? We talked about this at the very beginning. You will not get rich quick doing this. Get that fucking out of your head. Okay, get it out of your head. And once that's gone, say, okay, cool. I'll get rich slow. Relatively slow, right? So I'll get rich slow. How do you do that? By risking 1 to 3% of your account. Okay, what else does this mean? This also means, okay, yeah, we're risking 1% per trade. That means it takes 100 trades for us, you know, to lose everything. However, what happens if you take 100 trades in a day? That means that account will be gone in a day. And we can't risk that. We can't. This is a risk-on marketplace. This is a risk-on asset. This is a risk-on job, okay? If you are the type of person that needs instant gratification and you need it every second of the day, this is not for you. Because with trading, trading is not what people paint it out to be. Trading is waking up and doing something without emotion, and you have to be able to make up to upwards of 60K in a day and be emotionless, and also lose, you know, up to like 20. I lost like 27K like 2 weeks ago in one trade in a day, and you have to be emotionless, because the second your emotions plug in, boom, you're fucked. That account, consider that gone. Literally consider it gone. The second you start over trading, the second you start taking more than the set amount of trades that you wanted to take per day, the minute you start doing more than that, that's when you're screwed. The minute you start risking more, that's when you're screwed. And you're probably thinking, no, that's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. I'm going to follow TJR. Trust me, you will make this mistake without a doubt. But again, remember what we said last time, last discipline class. Understand when the mistake happens and never do it again, right? It's like, imagine you have the best job in the world, and you have a boss, and you're getting paid millions of dollars a year, and you fuck up, you make a mistake, and your boss comes to you and says, I could fire you right now, or I'll give you one more chance. You can never make this mistake again. Right? Never make that mistake again. Because this is literally the exact same situation. Because you are literally on pace to pretty much an infinite source of money with this skill as long as you follow these damn rules. Because think about it this way. If you had $200,000 in your trading account, would you be trading the way that you are now? Would you be risking 20 to 30% per trade? Would you be risking your entire account on a trade? Would you be taking 10 trades a day? And would you be okay with losing 10 trades every single day with that high of a risk? You probably wouldn't, especially if it was $200,000. And you're probably saying, TJR, my account's not at that size right now. I know it's not at that size, but you have to treat it as if it is at that size, because that's just like, you know, some bitch ass kid in high school or in college saying, I don't got to do this, I don't got to do that, I'm not in the NBA yet. Well, how the fuck do you think you're going to get into the NBA? How the fuck do you expect yourself to get to that point if you can't even act and hold yourself like the people that are already doing it are, you know? How do you expect to get there? You really think you're going to do it a different way? You really think of all these people that are doing this successfully, you really think that you can do it a different way? Right? Let's think about this. Okay? So, now that we understand all that, perfect. Fucking stick to it. That's what risk management is. Clap it up. You figured it out. You're done. Now you just got to stick to it. And that's the hard part. So, super fucking easy video today. Write down in your notes. Risk management. What am I risking? 1 to 3% per trade. How many trades am I taking per day? This is what I would like to say. Risk 1 to 3% of your account per day. That just makes it easy. That makes it the easiest thing possible, because then it's like, okay, I can take 2 trades with 1.5% risk, or I can take 1 trade with 1% risk. I can take 1 trade with 3% risk. I can take 3 trades with 1% risk. Either way, you're still within that threshold, and you can take, 1 or 2 setups, right? If you see 2 setups for the day, perfect. And guys, the nice thing is, you're not always going to see multiple setups every day. Who knows? Some days you might not see any setups and you risk 0 on the day. Other times you see 2 setups and you want to, go heavier on the risk because all the biases are aligning, right? And that we'll cover that in this course as well. But for risk management, 1 to 3% a day, because all you're doing here is living to trade another day. If you can live to trade another day, there will always be setups tomorrow. This market is not going anywhere. This market's not going anywhere, so stop trying to rush the process. You guys realize you are trying to go from 0 to 100K in under a month. Do you realize how fucking stupid that sounds? You are, okay? That's you. That's you. It is you. Okay? That is you. If you think that is possible, if you are a child.
I can't wait to watch TJR's video today. I can't wait to become a millionaire in 2 days.
That's you. If you're watching this saying, yeah, I'm trying to be $1 million trader by the end of this year, come on, guys. Let's be ambitious. Let's be slightly over ambitious. Let's not, and I didn't even want this bitch ass gun. I was just trying to be like you. Let's be slightly overly ambitious. Let's not be fucking liars. Okay? I don't want this shit. Okay? Let's be smart about this. All right? And understand that this will take time. Okay? The money's not going to happen in one day. But again, think about what we've said previously. We are here to learn the skill initially. The money will come. And that is very, very difficult for traders to understand, especially new traders or traders, people learning how to trade. They want money first and that's it. They don't even think about the skill. They're just like, me want money, give it, okay, dipshit, you won't get it, okay. You're not going to get that money because you could give a fuck about learning the skill. All you want is the fucking money. Why don't you instead of dedicating your life to I want to make money, dedicate this shit to I want to actually learn how the fuck these charts move, because once you understand that, money is fucking limitless. If you know where a chart is going to go, that literally is literally showing you where the economy is going in terms of like the S&P 500 or literally the DXY. If you can read that chart, you have insider information, and that
What are the best stocks to buy? Dividend stocks.
in itself is an infinite money glitch, and that's what you have to understand. It's the skill that's the glitch. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think, your bullshit ass over leveraged fucking trades are gonna do. They won't do shit. You're banking, you're over leveraging and over trading, banking and hoping that you can get one trade to hit, one trade to get you out of the fat ass hole that you've been in. Newsflash, buddy, you're digging it fucking deeper with every single one of those that you take. Because guess what? I was there too, and I was in so much fucking debt. I was in so much debt because of that shit. It was terrible. I was literally indebted to friends. And that is never a fun thing. And shout out those people for not literally like beating my ass over the money, because it took me a while to get it back to them. So yeah, don't fall into the stupid ass trap of thinking you're going to get rich quick and risking a lot. This is a risk on game, and there's no point in putting risk on when you don't even know how to do this. So this is very important that we're getting this out the way early on, because shit, man, you guys would have been fucked. You guys would have been like, perfect, I know how to trade, let's put 1,000 on this shit. And it's like, all right, I failed you, right? So before we even teach you guys when to enter a trade, let's understand what we're entering with and why we want to do so, okay? So hopefully you guys understood that from the video, and we have a nice little
What the
dildo
fuck is going on?
here for me to speak into now. So maybe the audio's clear, maybe, and is the video clear?
Fuck no.
I didn't do a face cam, but I tried like different settings. I don't know. Hopefully it worked out. If not, I'm sorry.
Nobody got the
but
point
anyways,
across.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
I want to eat your ass.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ. Bro's out of pocket as fuck, bro. Alright, anyway.
It's like in the back
And that shit's goofy as fuck.
of your hand.
I'm gonna try to find
Express
these
draw
liquidity sweeps, or now we could fucking make a paper trade. So fuck S&P 500. QQQ we'll have to look at in a bit. MNQ. What were we looking at? MNQ. That's what we're looking at. So can we rip a paper trade? That's the question. How do we do it? We need to find a liquidity sweep. So on the minute chart, it looks fucked. How about on the 4 hour? 4 hour, we don't really even have a setup either. Here we had a setup. How about the 15-minute chart? We'll look at the 15-minute chart. I really do want to do a paper trade today. Let's see. Here was one little fucking mini-ass liquidity sweep. Look at this shit. It just popped up. It's not really a liquidity sweep though, because it's fucking mini. This is a liquidity sweep right here. Barely liquidity sweep. They're fucking hard to find, dude. Like really fucking hard to find. It's like shitty on these like 15-minute. It's better with the bigger charts, like Daniel was saying. Wait a minute. What is this? Liquidity sweep? This little baby right here. I don't know. Does that look like a liquidity sweep? I mean, right here was a little bump and it rallied up, so. Fuck it, let's see what we got on the 1 minute. There's a second chart. What the fuck? I wonder if anybody trades on the second chart. Here's a liquidity sweep. It just closed above. Let's see. I'm gonna fucking hop in on this trade. Here's a downtrend. Fuck, there's not much confirmation, bro. I'm kind of rushing this trade. Let's buy in. Alright, how do we risk? What do we have? Fucking 87 grand? Wow, we're fucking cooked. How about 40? 35? 30? We could buy 30. Oh, wait, hold up. It's tanking. Why are we buying into this trade? So we could go all in with 35k or 84k. Fuck, I don't want to just rip into a trade low key. Take profit. Let's do percent. Percent balance. Take profit, we'll do 10. Stop loss, percent balance. 1 to 3%. Ah, fuck. There's like little to no confirmation. Send order without real-time data. What are you fucking talking about? What the fuck does this mean? Send order without real-time data. Alright, well, we just missed it. We're about here. So let's see what happens. Obviously, there's a little sweep right here. It wasn't even really a sweep. That's a sweep. Rallied. I'd technically be buying like right here. And it fucking dumped. I don't know what the fuck it's saying, like, without real-time data. Here, let's see. I don't know if this is fucked up or not. Damn, this might be all fucked up. New York from 8 a.m. so 13 to 22. Is this right? London? From 7 to 16, Tokyo, Sydney's gone. Yeah. 14:30 for New York, no? I gotta ask Daniel what the fuck the things are again. Alright, let's see if we would have made a good choice or not by buying in over here. This shit's all fucked up. Looks like it's just consolidating like crazy, just going up and down. Yeah, like this would have been a bad trade look. Good that we didn't buy in, some shit was wrong with this. Let's see, I think my shit was right, maybe not. 14:30 to 22, London's 8, 4:30, Tokyo 1 to 9. Let's see if we can open this shit up. So we're going to the 4 hour. Oh my god, it's fucked up again, bro. This shit's retarded. Hold on, I'm gonna just close everything. Open it. And let's hope it saves this time, because I don't know what the fuck else I'm gonna do. Maybe it's because I have 2 charts open and it's like geeking out. Yeah, this is like the 5th time I'm doing this shit. Okay. That's good. If this shit doesn't fucking save, I'm gonna tweak the fuck out. Okay. Yeah, it looks about right. So, let's open another one. Trading View. Oh, let's go on the same chart. Let's go to 4 hour. And let's open this up. Holy shit, it keeps fucking up. Why is it like this? That shit's mad annoying. Okay, guess I'm gonna keep fucking saving the same shit over and over. Whatever. So, if we look here, we'll use what we know. Break of structure. I don't know if I'm gonna have to buy fucking another membership of TradingView, monthly membership, or not. This isn't even a, we have liquidity sweep. Here we have a liquidity sweep. Crashed. Here's no liquidity sweep. Ah, right here. Down. So it's gonna go down. Oh yeah. It's gonna go down. Here's a liquidity sweep right here. Let's do sell. Boom. Send. Let's fucking do it. How much percent? We could risk fucking 3 grand. How much, what do we have? 84K? $2,500 we could risk. And take profit. We will do fucking however much we want. So we are in this trade right now. Why are we taking this? Because they fucking broke structure. There's a liquidity sweep right here. It's gonna come down. How do I know this? Here's confirmation. Where are we at? Here. Liquidity sweep. Down. We have confirmation. Oh, fuck. We have a sell order, right? Why don't I see where the fuck my, That's what we got going on. Hey, where's my... Is it in the trade or not? If I fucking... I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Order not confirmed. Cancel order. Pre-order. So sell. Send without real-time data. I don't understand what the fuck the real-time data shit is here. They would have fucking smoked their stop loss right there. I don't want to do 10% of what? 85k? 8,500? We'll see how the market goes. Alright, let's start fucking stomping down here. There we go. Let's go. Alright, now we should start dumping. So we should be in the money now. Yeah. All right, look at this shit. It's actually moving in my favor. Let's go. Even though it was made a, look at that. Beautiful short right here. Beautiful short. Hopefully I can make all the fucking cash back that I lost. So what's our fucking take profit right now? $700 fucking dollars. That's boof. It's at like 6K. Leave this back at 25. Leave that at 2,500. Let's see what happens. It should keep going down because it's a liquidity sweep. Let's see. This trade might be decent. Oh, don't fucking dare go back up. So where's our take profits gonna be? Here's where our take profits should be. Here's a low. That should be green. Maybe this is a take profit point right here. So targeting the prominent lows. It just dinked this one. Here's our sweep. Hit this one, prominent low. Fuck, what will it do? That's the question. And see if it closed below this prominent low. So maybe it will go lower. I mean, for us to hit that, it's gonna fucking have to dump. We'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to move our stop loss down to be in take profit. Why is it an exclamation point? Okay, we'll leave it here. Worst case scenario, we'll fucking take $1,000. Why is there stop loss order must be higher than entry price? No, I don't want it to be higher than entry price. Whatever. So what are we at? 2 G's right now. So in order for it to be $1,000, they need to be right about here. Right about there is gonna be our fucking exit if it touches it. Let's see, knocked out these 2 lows. See if we could touch this guy. You might be targeting this low. I think once we target this low, let's see what happens. Are we in done fucking 2? Cancel order. Sell limit. Do I think we're in 2 fucking trades somehow? I don't know how. I don't know how we're in 2 trades, but I'll fucking sell both of them. I don't give a shit. What low should we target then? There's also this. Oh, we're popping up. Alright, I think we're gonna sell. If it closes on a green candle, we're gonna fucking dump everything. fuck it. We're selling. Sell. Sell. Confirm. Sell limit. Can I not fucking do take profit? How do I fucking sell? Cancel order. What the fuck is going on? Did I just fuck something up? Sell limit. Do I just... How the fuck do I cancel the order? Cancel? What the fuck is this, bro? I don't fucking know what I just did. I don't know. I mean, I was supposed to fucking make fucking what? Couple grand right here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if I fucked it up or what. This shit's fucking stupid. It was working just fine yesterday. I bet you if I put in a trade right now, it would be just fine. Well, I'm gonna create another one because this is stupid. Sell order, okay? I want to create a sell. Sell. Send order without real-time data. What? How come when I go into... What the fuck does that mean? Create... What? So all of that was just nothing? I don't understand. Sell order. Why is this saying stop create order? Sell 700. I don't understand what just happened. Oh, well, that was my trade. I was supposed to be up two grand, whatever. Maybe I fucked something up. That is very odd. But we made this trade. I have it documented when I was buying in, when I sold. What was my stops? I'm gonna call it at that. I'll try to get on tomorrow. And we'll see what happens. I'll try to do another, trade in the morning. Actually, I won't be on tomorrow because today's Friday and tomorrow's Saturday, so I can't trade. That kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie, because I did do a successful trade. I don't know why it's giving me that glitch where it's like telling me this, but we'll